Standing 7-2, number 8, Kristaps Porzingis. At guard, 6'4", number 9, the point guard position, standing 6'5", number 4, Drew Holiday. At small forward, at 6'6", number 7, Jaylen Brown. At forward, number 0, Jason Tatum.
Welcome to 2K Sports. We have the NBA coming up. Great to have you with us. Kevin Harlan with you, joined by Doris Burke, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge reporting courtside. Let's see some of the numbers here for Jaylen Brown.
And guys, his effective field goal percentage is trending in the wrong direction over the past 5 games. Shot discipline hasn't been the best. He'll be looking to play a smarter game tonight.
Here are the 5 for the Raptors. It's Boucher out there with Barrett. Then there's Dick. Then there's Jakob Poeltl. And it's quickly in at the point guard. And for Boston, White in at shooting guard, with Brown playing small forward. The post pair, Tatum and Porzingis. And it's Holiday in at the point guard. And we know the second night, Greg, of a back-to-back can be rough.
And the NBA has put in work trying to minimize these, but sometimes it's unavoidable. And if you have a long bench, this is when you lean into it.
Now here is Holiday. Tatum on the wing. Boucher defending. Tatum down low. Poeltl's there. Tatum gets the bucket.
Well, size and skill. Tatum on the interior, yes, sir.
Pass to Boucher. Fires the 3. It's good from long range.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Now here's Brown. Last time out he had 13 points. Misses from close range. We're about 1 minute into the first. For 3, Barrett. And the Raptors hit again from deep.
Well, Barrett has got to become more consistent, but if he adds consistent three-point shooting, turn the lights out.
And now we're being joined by our 2K insider, Shams Charania, who's calling in with a good story. Shams, what do you have?
Thanks. Well, the Celtics won their 18th championship in 2024, the most of any franchise in the NBA, and with multiple extensions this summer, securing their core moving forward, Boston has made huge financial commitments to compete for championships every single year.
Not a team to be taken lightly. All right, Shams, we thank you for the report.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Well, it was the Boston Celtics, their last game, a loss to Brooklyn.
Painful to watch, guys. You could see their frustrations mounting, unable to get into any kind of a rhythm whatsoever.
I thought they were outworked and outplayed in just about every phase of the game. Maybe that's one of those situations where you say, hey, let's move on.
Dick passes to Poeltl. Barrett with the ball. Takes a 3. And again, Toronto with the triple.
Yeah, this looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the threes they're allowing.
The Celtics have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. And here's Tatum for 3. Toronto grabs the miss. We've been following their streak game after game, and right now it's up to 13 in a row.
You have to give a ton of credit to not only the coaching staff for having their group prepared to play nightly, but also a ton of credit to these players who have been solid with their rotations, who've been committed to both ends of the floor. Their depth has been apparent. This is a formidable team right now.
And we've got a timeout from Joe Mazzulla. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations. The Raptors making a switch here. Abaji's checked in. Here's the 2K leaderboard. These teams have been fantastic from three-point land in the last 10. Number 1, the Raptors.
You know, they've certainly been knocking down threes at a high rate. You can just see their confidence growing.
First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes play. Pass to Tatum. And another miss by Boston.
Listen, he knows he should have made that shot. We'll see if they can work it back to him in that same area.
And they pick up 2.
And you know what? They've been on a nice run here, had the ability to widen the gap. Now they are rolling.
This is a dominant stretch. I am so impressed with how they've played together as a unit over this last stretch. Boy, a really tough quarter for this guy, just struggling to make shots right now.
A reserve through his first 3.5 seasons, quickly now stepping indoors to a starting role.
You know, Kevin, you go from instant offense role off the bench to now being a lead guard. The responsibility takes an extraordinary step up. But this guy is clearly ready, quickly wanted to be a starter in this league.
Here's Pirtle, following the bucket by the Celtics. Dick, that's good.
And that is why this team has Grady Dick, a floor spacer coming into the league with an elite three-point shot.
Outside, Porzingis. It's White on the wing. Back to Porzingis. And the dunk by Porzingis.
That's what we call a power finish. There's no such thing as gentle for the big man.
Raptors leading by 11. Pass to Pirtle. Here's Abaji. Jacks up a 3. And again, Toronto with the triple.
Yeah, that's 2 bombs in a row from long range.
52 seconds left to play in the first. Outside, White. And here's Porzingis. And the 3-ball is good. Porzingis has got 5.
Well, the unicorn, Mr. Porzingis, the answer from 3, his specialty.
Outside, Barrett. There's the triple. That's in, and he's now 3 for 3 and looking sharp.
Yeah, we're seeing some fireworks from them already.
Well, what I love is the game plan has been solid from the opening tip, and guys are making their shots. That's critical.
Now, here's Brown. Still scoreless. And Pirtle sends it back.
Active defense from Jakob Pirtle. That's the key. When he stays active and alert, blocks are going to be there for him.
And again, Toronto with the triple.
Crushing it right now. They've done an excellent job of spacing the floor.
And what surprises me is the defense hasn't done anything to take away that three-point shot. That has been their preferred weapon tonight. There is an imagination, a creativity. This guy's passing drives the offense.
What a performance from R.J. Barrett. He has been the story for the Toronto Raptors. He delivered 9 points from three-point range that quarter. Terrific work from distance. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. What do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Raptors?
We've got a bunch of this game yet to be played, but they're shooting it well from the three-point line. That's got to be a welcome sight.
Yeah, what an excellent display of passing in the early stages of this game. A good deal of their points coming directly off quality passes.
So for Toronto right now, they've got Mitchell, and it's battle in at the 2 spot. Here's Abaji, and he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim.
The assist.
He has 7, and we see, as in baseball doors, the introduction of the pitch timer to increase the pace of play. Do you think the NBA is taking notice of that?
What I know, Kevin, unequivocally is the NBA is in a constant state of monitoring its product and how can it make it more fan-friendly. The only criticism to me that's redundant is the pace of reviews, and the league is trying to streamline that to the best of their ability.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Well, what a pleasure to watch Al Horford go to work. Does all the right things, and that time gets an easy dunk.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Kevin, the Celtics can beat you in a number of ways. Point guard Jrue Holiday said, "We can play small and big. We have great bench players who come in and change the game at any time and could start on other teams. And we have a hunger." Kevin, they're going to be a problem for a long time.
Agreed. Yeah, they are stacked, DA, for sure.
And you watch Jason Tatum, year to year, he is a model of consistency across the board. The numbers are pretty similar, and the effort never wanes. The defense, a step slow, you can see the result.
Here's Pritchard, covered by Mitchell. The 15-footer. Tatum no good.
And another miss. Woo, he's having a really ugly game.
Yeah, about as ugly as you can have, you're right. Battle. And again, Toronto with the triple.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
Tatum on the wing. Pass to Pritchard. Here's Springer. To stop the run. And he hits the jump shot. Springer's got his first 2 points of the night.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
Here's Mobo. He's got 6. Lets the 3 fly. And the Raptors hit again from deep.
Out of their last 5 makes, how about all 5 from long range?
Now a timeout called by Boston. In the league, trying to get a bit more competition in the All-Star game. You got any ideas there?
Well, cash prizes seem to work well for the in-season tournament. Even a little something might help up the ante just a bit.
Get ready to dance like everyone's watching. Oh, yeah. Let's go. Uni Dance Festival.
Talk about getting good looks. Here's who's doing the best of it in the NBA. Davion Mitchell is second. Grady Dick third.
You can't say enough about these two guys shooting this season. Both their percentages, just incredible stuff.
Quickly against Holiday. Pass to Porzingis. It's blocked.
2 minutes remaining.
Dick with it. In the game against Detroit, very impressive. Here's Abaji. Back to Dick. Toronto working the ball around now. For 3, Barrett. And the Raptors hit again from deep.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Now here is Holiday. He's a good contributor to his team, averaging about 10.5 points a game. Brown outside. 5 on the clock. It's stolen by Barrett. Fast break, Toronto. Quickly the pass to Abaji. Now Dick for 3. That's good, and he's now 3 for 4 from the field.
They've given up a lot of three-pointers here today.
And here's Holiday, who will bring it up for the Celtics. Following this one, they get to host the Cavaliers. That'll be the latter half of this two-game homestand. Tatum wide open, he fires one. Boston, no good that time either. Raptors have gotten on a roll and just kept going here in the second quarter. 8 of 8. Wow. Pass to Abaji. The tray. And again, Toronto with the triple.
And those aren't the type of three-point opportunities that you can allow in the NBA.
Brown outside. Tatum with it. They need this. It's rebounded by Dick.
He's missed everything he's taken in this quarter, and it's making it very difficult for them to come back.
1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. The three. That one is good. He's only missed one shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
Getting it done on both ends, and it shows up in the score.
Well, what I love is the energy they're bringing right now. They're ignoring the scoreboard and playing hard.
And so it's Toronto sitting at a lead of 40 points at the end of the quarter. Terrific play. And it's been their rugged defense setting the tone. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much. Jason, still a close one. What do you think happened there in the first half?
Feeling all right. We got to do a much better job defensively. We're not where we need to be, especially on the defensive end, so we got to pick it up second half.
Yeah, we'll see if you're more connected in the second half. Thanks. Back to you guys.
All right, David, thank you. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the third quarter.
Welcome to this early season edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. Before we analyze that first half, we get to check out the power rankings.
Taking a look here now at Toronto. They're the best team in the league, and they know it. When you're the biggest dog, throw that muscle around, keep the rest of the pack in line.
Listen, nobody should be surprised by how they're playing. This team is loaded.
And looking now at that first half, anything that could have gone wrong did go wrong for the Boston Celtics.
Their perimeter D has been soft like bathroom tissue. No excuses. Can't give up that many open shots and get away with it.
Their D being treated like bathroom tissue. No mercy. That is more than enough of us. Let's send you back to the game. Kevin Harlan and crew with the second half.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. A fantastic game from Grady Dick in this one.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
Boy, he has been shouldering the load. Aggressive, skilled, talented, and thus far unstoppable.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. Holiday in the backcourt. To his side is White. The small and power forwards, the star pair of Brown and Tatum. And it's Porzingis in at the center, locking down the middle. That's the Boston Five. Tatum deciding where to go with it. The shot, no good.
He is just not taking smart shots out there, a pattern he has fallen into tonight.
You know, Doris, from the moment Jason Tatum entered the NBA, he has been the guy on his team. How big a burden do you think that is for a player to carry?
Well, Jason Tatum, regardless of how much responsibility he has always worn it gracefully. This young man, from the time he was a little kid in St. Louis, has dreamed of leading an NBA team. He is doing exactly that.
Here's Porzingis. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. And it's 9 points for Porzingis.
Kristaps Porzingis a tough cover. This guy knows he can make threes. Now you get inside the lane and look out.
Boucher kicks to Quickly. Back to Dick for the three. And the Raptors hit again from deep.
Wow, what a start. 3 for 3, terrific play calling, everything clicking out of the gates here.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Brown outside. Wing shot on the way. It's hauled in by the Raptors.
Well, you simply have to shake that one off, right? You can't let that kind of missed opportunity bother you.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Kevin, thanks. Well, there's plenty of scorers on the Celtics, but Jason Tatum says, I'm going to get my shots. It's just about trusting the process. From experience, I understand that I'm good enough that I can relax and defer a little bit. Then in the fourth, I can score 20 in the quarter. Kevin, it sounds like he's figured it all out.
Thank you so much. You know, he can take over at any time, and it's fun to watch. D.A., we thank you for that. And we all hear talk about Drew Holiday's defense, but you know, Doris, he is much more than that. You've said it countless times.
Kevin, this is a guy who's a tremendous rebounder for a guard, a very willing playmaker. He can carry a scoring burden if you need him to, but he's also willing to take a very limited number of shots. It's all about the team with him. It's no coincidence, guys, that wherever Drew Holiday has gone, the team gets better, and it's about the way he leads by example.
Both free throws good from Drew Holiday. Now, Quickly. Taking a look at the scoring numbers, right now he averages about 9 points a game. Right side, Barrett. Here's Boucher, and the Raptors hit again from deep.
Wow, 5 straight buckets coming out of half. They are rolling.
Tatum passes to Porzingis. Now Holiday. Left side, Brown. Driving.
This guy, one of the most elite athletes in the game, Jaylen Brown, finishes beautifully.
Awesome display of athleticism captured by our AT&T 5G Slam Cam. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Pass to Dick. And here is Pirtle. In the corner, Barrett with it. 6 on the shot clock. Lets it go with a 3. Bangs home the trifecta. Boucher's got 6 here in this quarter.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
And it's White missing. And the Raptors with possession. They're on an 18-6 run. On the wing Quickly. Takes the 3. Drills the three-pointer. Quickly's got 5 points so far.
Absolutely no hesitation from Quickly on the range shot right there. What confidence.
Holiday against Quickly. Now here is Holiday. He's guarded closely. Good work there as it goes. 8 points for him.
They are just killing them on the interior.
And so Quickly will bring it up for the Toronto Raptors. Next up will be a home game matched up against the Pacers. That game marks the first half of a quick 2-game homestand. Shoots the 3. The rebound by Jason Tatum. The Celtics have gone 3 of 6 in the third quarter, 50% from the field. And Holiday kicks to White. It's Brown on the wing. And the 3 off target. Toronto, they've gotten nearly everything to drop this quarter. They're 7 of 8 from the floor since halftime. For 3, Barrett. It's good for the 7th time this game. He's shot 7. He has made 7.
You can see it. Once this guy gets his rhythm, he is so hard to slow down. What an excellent night for him and his team.
Guys, they're looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Tatum's shot is off. Here's Dick. Light covering. Good on the shot. And that's 23 points for Grady Dick.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
The 3 quarters of play all in the books, and this one all but over already. It's the Raptors delivering the blowout. And coming up as soon as we return from break, the 4th quarter gets underway. And with the 4th quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. The Celtics shooting struggles apparent, 37% from the field. So the Raptors 5 right now. They've got Mitchell. And it's Mobo in at the 5, roaming the paint. Here's Hauser. Good on the triple. Hauser's got himself on the board with 3 there.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
Here's Battle. Good, and the assist goes to Mitchell.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
There's the pick. Here's Pritchard. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Here's Shed, guarded by Horford. Here's Abaji. And again, Toronto with the triple.
He's just stretching him out. The defense has got to do a better job of staying attached to him.
Well, you know this. This is a guy who's looking for his shot the whole time. You have to know who you're guarding. KYP, know your personnel.
Well, you can see it's a matter of pride out there for these guys.
Absolutely. When someone makes a shot, the first thought is, I want my own back.
Raptors moving the ball around. Mitchell passes to Battle. 5 to shoot. 3-pointer. And the Raptors hit again from deep.
And the efficiency is there, but the aggressiveness is really lacking. So far, it hasn't hurt them, though.
Tatum passes to Horford. Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. Pass to Pritchard. Shoots from 12, and the shot goes in. Pritchard's got his first points of the game.
Well, this is an example of the court awareness we talk about with Al Horford. This guy's a very willing passer.
On the wing, Mitchell. 3-pointer. Sinks the triple. Mitchell's got a pair of 3s here in the 4th quarter for the Raptors.
Well, overall, they're the team getting the better looks here in this second half.
And I think what's happening is they're getting their shots within the flow of their offense, and you can clearly see the difference.
Pass to Shed. Here's the 3. And again, Toronto with the triple.
Heavy incoming from beyond the arc, a key part of their initiative this entire 4th quarter.
It feels like they have worked their perimeter game to perfection, swinging the ball, cashing in from the outside. What a performance.
Remaining in the game, 2 minutes.
Here's Abaji. Launches a 3. Hits the 3-point bomb. Shed's got 6 points in the quarter.
I'll tell you, right now, these guys cannot be stopped.
Boy, it looks like their confidence is at an all-time high, just feeding off each other right now.
Here's Toronto. They're on an 18-5 run. Here's Abaji. And the Raptors hit again from deep.
And so many teams now look to establish the perimeter to set up everything else.
No doubt it's a growing trend, Greg, and he is highly accurate tonight.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the Raptors.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And so this will now translate to 14 wins on the season.
They can chalk this one up, but these two teams will see plenty more of one another before the season's over.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for R.J. Barrett.
Well, unselfish basketball. His ability to create for others has been the story of this game.
All alone, he hits the back iron and sinks the shot.
Well, the versatility he possesses makes him a very tough cover, guys.
Mitchell outside. Out left to the wing. The three. And again, Toronto with the triple.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
Yeah, playing with great energy and great effort. And as a coach, you'd love to see this from your team every single night.
Here's Pritchard. Puts up a deep three. The long distance three is buried. Here's Shed. Pass to Abaji. Puts up a three. Trains it from beyond the arc.
Boy, the bucket's been 5 feet wide for him. He's dropping everything in.
And so Toronto takes this one, but by a big margin. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.
And that'll do it, folks. For Doris Burke, David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and the rest of our terrific 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. And now we present the player of the game, R.J. Barrett.